Did anyone ask about the Hollywood Backlot Brawl yet?
No.
What exactly goes into putting together like a crazy match like that? That's almost like a movie and all those segments where you're driving highways and all that craziness.
The week, or let's see, the month before that I was doing something with Razor, I guess, and he was on his way out. So I think I knew at that point I was going to wrestle Roddy Piper. Had no idea it was a Backlot Brawl. Then 2 weeks before Mania, at TV, at whatever I'm doing, he's like, Vince calls me and he says, okay, you're going to fly with me and Bruce Pritchard and Roddy tomorrow to LA. I'm like, okay, sure, whatever, we're going to shoot something. Great. So us four, fly to LA and we go to Universal Studios. And they have a table set up outside, and some extras there. Me and Roddy hadn't talked. We look around, we go inside for a second, we look around and see what kind of props we have to use. Vince explains what he wants. They have a brand new white Bronco right there, and then I got the piece of shit fucking spray painted gold Cadillac. It's cool. I got to do some circles with it, and spin it out a little bit, practice. He said, okay, we want this. Boom, 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 boom. Use what you can. Just be creative, whatever. We'll have some extras out there by the catering table, hollering and things like that. Just take it and run with it, you know what I'm saying? However long it takes, just do it. Dustin, you're not allowed to do anything in this but get your ass kicked. Except at the very end, you get one shot, and that's to his nuts. Boom. That's all I got. So I'm like, okay, so we go outside, kayfabing, big time. Really, really kayfabing, because I think it's lost and it needs to find its way back into the business. Because, fuck, hate that. Looking around, okay, there's a dumpster. Roddy's got a baseball bat, fucking water hoses, all kind of bullshit, table, kind of stuff we can break through, the glass, all this and that. So we get to shooting it, and Roddy, the only thing Roddy told me was that he was going to come over with, he's going to squirt, I'll pull in with the car, revving up the engine, he turns on the fucking water hose, squirts it, and then that kind of blinds me. This is him talking to me, I'm like, okay, I got it. Windshield's all fucking wet and everything, you can't see out of it, and I'm going to come over and bash the windshield in and bash the side door window in. So just cover yourself, and then we'll take it from there. And then at the end, he said, at the end when I'm standing there, after you've nutted me and you get in your car to leave, rev it up, let me look at you, and then at the very last second, I will duck out of the way. That's all I know now, right? So we get in, and they say action, and we fucking shoot it. I pull around, everything went as planned with the water hose and the baseball bat. Fucking hell, glass was going everywhere and shit, so I crawled out the other side, went around, he caught me, boom, we beat up the fucking table and shit, put me on the hood. Vince didn't want any blood. I took initiative on myself, and I said, Roddy, I want you to hard-way me. Now you think Roddy Piper, being the fucking 4-decade veteran or 5 decades, however long he's been in the business, would fucking know how to hard-way somebody, right? Throws me on the car, and I said, okay, Roddy, hit me. He hits me so fucking hard in the forehead, man, and it's like, God dang, and you can watch it back, it's pretty fucking stiff. And I'm like, oh, there's nothing there, God dang it, do it again. So he hit me a second time and he broke his hand. And if you look back on it, you can hear it. And you can watch it connect and shit like that. And we both had to go to the hospital that night. Him a broken hand, me a concussion, just from that. So we doing that again, he hits me the second time, nothing. I'm like, what the fucking hell, Jesus Christ, no fucking blood, but his hand's bleeding. So it's like, okay, we got a little bit, so he's wiping it on me, he's beating the fuck out of me, and they have one of these big dumpsters right next to the car. And the only thing I told Roddy, the whole thing, was please throw me into this dumpster, because I like to bounce off of shit and do that kind of stuff. He threw me into the dumpster, and it was like hitting a brick wall. I mean, it had no give whatsoever. I figured it would be one of those you could bend in a little bit. It was stiff. Boom, boom. He's just beating the fuck out of me. Boom, 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 boom. Finally, I get my shot, and I just took it. You know, I didn't know if we should go any farther than this or what, but it was like right there, and I just went, boom. Jumped in my car. Fuck, we're both fucking blowed up, bleeding, whatever else, you know. Start driving off. I'm revving the engine, and I'm looking at him. And I start edging forward a little bit, and then I started speeding up a little bit, and then at the last second, he doesn't fucking go out of the way, man. And it's like deer in a headlight. He's looking at me, and I know Roddy's a stunt man in the movies and shit like that, and he's done all kind of stuff. But for me, I'm driving. I don't want to fucking run over Roddy Piper. You know what I'm saying? I've watched him for years and years. I love him. And he doesn't move, and all I see is and hear is his fucking knees just going boom, boom. And I'm like, oh my God. And he's looking straight at me through the fucking windshield. And I'm like, God, please be okay. Please get the fuck off my car so I can drive, you know? And just think, we can't stop. This is like one of those one-take deals you got to do. Because we tore up everything. You know what I'm saying? One take. He rolls off, drive around the corner. I'm supposed to hit his Bronco. I didn't. There was another dumpster in front of his Bronco. I hit it instead. So as I'm driving off, he gets in his car. And I think he's dead. You know, his knees are fucked. We're not gonna have a WrestleMania match. It's not gonna happen. And I'm driving off. I'm watching in the rearview mirror. Now the camera is turned, and here comes Roddy. He's chasing me now. But the dumpster is fucking starting to roll, and it's rolling right towards the president of Universal Studios, fucking Rolls Royce. And he's running with the camera like this, and he's trying to hold this big dumpster, and finally got it stopped. But it was like, he drove off, came back. Roddy was upstairs. I was shaking like hell, and all the fans, you know, the extras that really know everything is acting and shit like that, we worked them. They believed the shit. It was awesome because I walked in, and Vince said, "Do you want to watch it back?" I said, yeah, sure. But I was still like being kayfabe, you know what I mean? Because they're all quiet, and when they're quiet like that, it's like, wow, I think we got these motherfuckers. So that was good, I guess. I'm thinking. And I watched it back, and I just started cussing afterwards, and I liked it. I loved it. It was awesome, you know. And I was just hoping Vince would like it. Go upstairs. Me and Roddy hug. We both go to the hospital. Okay, we go home. 2 weeks later, we go out, you know, WrestleMania week. They got the car, all that stuff. We have a rehearsal, and they were going to put in the OJ stuff. So they put in the OJ chase scene on the fucking highways during the show. So you see the Backlot Brawl start, and a match would take place or whatever. See the chase, another match, chase. Oh, they're finally here at the building. Boom, we bust through the back, drive around. I drive down. I get to go first. We're parked in the back of the parking lot, side by side. Got the lady with the headset, you know, entire time. And we didn't talk about the match really or anything like that. I did ask Vince if I could go to Frederick's of Hollywood, in the fat girl section, and wear some lingerie, so when he ripped off my shit, I had on fucking female lingerie. He fucking popped. He loved that. I didn't think he would go for it. So I was like, God damn, cool, okay. So I had to do my face paint the same way, you know, whatever come off and stuff like that. I didn't wash my suit because it had blood on it. It had to be just perfect, you know, and boom, get the cue to go. I go. He's like 3 seconds behind me. Now I pull down in the ramp. I open the door. He's supposed to hit my door and take it off. He was so close and going so fast that when I opened the door, I looked in the fucking rearview mirror, and I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, this is scary as fuck because I want to get out of there. I pushed it open so fast that it slammed back. And I was like, oh, goddamn. So I just started crawling out the other side. And he hit the door, you know, and kind of bounced it in. I ran in. There's Terry, my ex, is waiting on me. And we're right at the entrance. Here comes Roddy. Cameras, you know, all following this and that. And I'm like, oh, God. He's chasing me all the way from fucking Hollywood. Oh God, this is fucking crazy shit. Back up through the tunnel, and the fucking place just went whoa. I was like, wow. It was cool. Really, really cool. Did our match, had our fun, ripped my clothes off, and the rest is history. And that is today the biggest payday I've got for one show.